You'll hear the story today of a safari gone wrong.
Learn how to run a Jeep on just water.
Hi, I'm Jaysen,
And I'm Jaysen.
and this is WhatchaSayJ.
It is.
So today, we're going to do something brand new. I mean, most of the stuff we're doing is new, because this is sort of a new show, but
We like to keep it fresh.
yeah, fresh.
Keep it popping.
So we're trying out a bunch of different ideas. This is one of them we want to do. Remember when you were a kid, and if you shared a bedroom with your sibling, and you maybe tell a back and forth story to keep yourselves awake or to entertain yourselves? Did you ever do that?
Nope.
Well,
I went to sleep when I went to bed.
are you sure? Really?
Yeah.
When you were a child?
Yeah.
All right. Well, apparently I just lived a more interesting childhood.
So you and your brother used to do this?
Yes.
Okay, I have never ever done this.
But your brother that's younger than you is quite a bit younger than you. So
yeah,
compared to my brother and I, we were we were pretty close, 2 years apart. So
Sure. I was 6 years old when the middle of the three brothers were born.
yeah, so that's probably the difference there.
Okay.
But all that aside, you know what the concept is, right?
I have an idea. Yeah.
So what the deal is, we're gonna introduce a topic which we don't know anything about, but we're gonna each recite a sentence of the story, and it's kind of develop between us,
Okay.
and we'll see where it goes.
I'm up for this.
So this might get goofy, but it might be wonderful. Who knows? So what is our topic?
It's simple. You guys are on a safari.
Okay.
On a safari.
The rest is up to you.
Okay. So would you like me to do the first sentence?
Sure. On your mark, get set. Once upon a time. Like how I did that.
Once upon a time. Such a cliche. All right. So anyway, the lightning cracked and the thunder roared as the jeeps sped through the wilderness.
Deeper and deeper we went into the bowels of the interior of Africa.
We could hear vicious lions and Bengal tigers off to the sides of the trail, snarling and screaming with wrath.
Once we stopped at the Waffle Hut, though, things were fairly quiet for a few minutes.
I ordered the chicken and waffles. It was delicious, however, it was a little chancy.
I ordered the steak-topped waffles. You said a sentence.
We tipped the waitress generously before we headed back out onto the trail.
And when we got out on the trail, there was a sudden crash.
A large tree had fallen in our path.
So we had to take a detour into the deep, dark woods.
The detour was just two ruts leading down into what looked to be some sort of a canyon.
So we trundled along for an hour, 2 hours. It was darker and darker.
The engine suddenly began to sputter, and we looked with dismay at the gas gauge and saw it on E.
So we filled it back up with the can we had on the back.
It was always good to be prepared, and this was one of those occasions.
Turns out the can was full of water.
So we weren't as prepared as we expected. The engine did not roar to life.
Not even a little.
So we began to walk through the jungle. This safari was not working out so well.
Armed only with a kazoo and a rubber band, we pressed on.
Through the jungle we walked, with our kazoo held before us in a threatening pose, and the rubber band safely in our pocket so it wouldn't go off unexpectedly.
We happened across a tribe of locals who were very friendly.
They offered us shelter and a cell phone in return for some well-played kazoo music.
And it turns out they like rubber bands. They had a very impressive rubber band ball.
Third largest in Africa, in fact. We have the pictures to prove it.
Knew I couldn't go all the way without breaking. So after we left the villagers, we found our way back to our jeep.
Which was still full of water.
But
the village had also sent along a trusty mechanic who knew how to modify an engine so it would run beautifully on water.
so after driving out of Africa, we took the mechanic with us and brought him to the head of Shell Oil.
Who locked him in the basement, never to be seen again.
The end. Wow, that was interesting.
Alright, so I know you wanted to see that story go on forever, but it has to end at some point, and
That was the point.
in respect to that, here is our mysterious bowl of endings.
Mysterious bowl of endings.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Alright, so we gotta debate the topic. Jaysen, you pick it this time.
All right. What do we got? I'm kind of a chump. I went for the top. I know we talked
That's
about
okay.
the top being for chumps, but hey. The subject is family reunions. I'm going to take the pro side.
Okay,
All
very
right?
good.
Here we go. Family reunions. Great way to meet family. A great way to enjoy each other's company and eat food. To bring everyone together in a like mind and a way to move forward as a family unit and to accomplish goals for the betterment of society.
I have a totally different point of view when it comes to family reunions.
You would.
I believe family reunions are a poor excuse for people that have nothing in common other than their DNA to get together and try to pretend that they actually enjoy each other's company. I mean, wouldn't you rather spend time with your friends, people that are actually of like mind, that you could enjoy a conversation that doesn't really start out with, oh, what have you been up to since the last family reunion? It's, in my opinion, family reunions are just a total waste of time. Unless you have the rare occasion of having a family that gets along, which hardly doesn't really exist. So
You just took the pro side.
it's very, very rare. So I'm firmly on the con side for this one.
My closing remark to Jaysen, my rebuttal and closing remark to Jaysen would be, so let's say you only do have DNA in common. Well, let's make that bond a bigger bond than just that.
And I'll follow that up with, it all sounds well and good, but who has actually left a family reunion with a lasting bond with a long-lost family member that they haven't been in communication with? Everybody loses that zeal within a week of seeing them, and then it's gone. So that's our debate. Like and subscribe.
Be sure to comment. Bye.